All right, ladies and gents, Handyman back again. I'm working on this old Jayco camper here. Hot water heater. Had an issue with it. Like I said, everything pretty much worked fine. Hot water heat up. It get to a certain point, it kick into DSI fault, uh, and that's all it would do. You know what I'm saying? You'd have to let it, cool down or whatnot, and reset or whatnot, and before you could turn it back on and use it again. That was dripping a little bit, but like I said, since I fixed the problem, which I already have, it hadn't been, no water leaks, nothing. Everything's been functioning just like it's supposed to. And I did a little research on this before I started fooling with it, because like I said, again, this is my first one, not used to stuff like this, so it's good to kind of get a heads up of what you're looking at. And like I said, I got a pretty good understanding, but it was kind of hard to find stuff on this, especially for this model here. So that's what I'm doing in particular, is this model right here. I don't know if y'all can see that this is an Atwood, as you can see right there. And there's the numbers, GC6AA-10E or whatever. But yeah, after looking at some other videos, doing my homework or whatever, and kind of using my own brain to kind of simplify things a little bit, which to me is another reason I'm making this video, because they made things a lot complicated. Once I actually start visually looking at this system, everything from what I learned, and then like I said, and that's what I do, I simplify things and make them better and a little bit easier. So from my understanding, this is what I come up with to kind of help you guys out a little bit. This system is pretty simple. As you see, you don't have but like 4 wires right there. Everything else is on your box up there. I guess that's your brain or whatever. And that's pretty much it. It's a simple system. Like I said, you got your gas, turns it on and off. Everything's controlled by that there. So I guess let's back up and start at the whole process. You got a switch inside. You trip the switch on, 12 volts, sends a signal to there and goes to the black wire, which tells that sparker to ignite, and that right there to open up the gas to turn it on. Now, if everything like that is performing like it should, it will go to the next step, heat up, such, and then get to the thermostat part. Whereas, like I said, you got a 60 degree on this side and a 82 degree on that side, which is, like I said, once it gets to the 60 degrees, it'll shut itself off if functioning properly. If not, then it would go over here to the which is the ECO side, and it would trip another switch, which would cut it off to prevent damage and anything else like that. So you kind of understand the system a little bit. We've got to that point, the spark light gas. It made it past that part, so that system's good. We get to the part of the thermostat. If the water heats up, get to the temperature, then shuts off, it's working fine. If not, then it reaches to this point, then that means the thermostat is gonna need to be replaced, because like I said, evidently the ECO is working because it shut itself off to prevent anything further. If that didn't, then that's what this little diode here is for extra backup. It's like a 3 safety system. So that's a good thing on these systems. And like I said, that's pretty much all it is to it. And like I said, if you can identify your problem, what it's doing, which I just went through for you, then you can really understand how simple this system is, and what part you might need. Like I said, if you flip the 12 volts in there and you're not getting anything from there, it's not tripping that, then you already know that's going to be your primary issue, the brain of it, unless, like I said, you got a fuse on the inside or something like that, or a power switch or something such as that. But that's your process. 12 volt switch on the inside, light comes on, you good there. Triggers this, that box right there to make that come on. Okay, you bypass the box. The box is good. It's trying to ignite. Boom. Are we getting gas? Boom. If the gas is turning on, and it's igniting, we're good from there. If not, no gas is turning on. We're getting click, click, click. You see, look through there and see the spark. You got spark, but no gas lighting. Your switch right there is not letting your gas in and out. Simple system just like that. So, you know, you'd have to replace that on there. But, you know, that's just how simple it is. They made it, for me, like I said, kind of difficult. When I actually got to looking at things and the wires and understood it's just, like I said, a simple 12-volt system, then, you know, it's all basically simple. And I'm gonna end it right there. Ain't much else needs to be explained about it. You got a drain over there. Like I said, that's replaceable. That thing there, the weep, or I'm not gonna try to call it the proper names I now know it, but at the time, you know what I mean, that's replaceable. Your igniter's replaceable. Switch, regulator valve is replaceable. Brain, pretty much all these parts are replaceable. And like I said, thermostat, I put brand new in them. And another reason while I'm here, because you will definitely want to double check this problem. Like I said, the water would get up, I guess, to scalding hot with the thermostat. That's another issue. The water heats up 60 degrees, shuts off, it's working. If not, then it's gonna trip on the ECO side and shut itself off, you know, or like I said, the diode for the backup. But at this same time, the problem I ran into this one before I worked on, evidently somebody been in here before. These were swapped. When I took them out and looked at them, the old ones didn't have I guess by being rubbed against the tank of the heater to actually get a reading, or to, you know, to be able to censor the paint, whatever on them that tells you the degrees that comes on the package with the new ones. I don't have them out here. I wish I would have brought them, but I don't have them out here. As a matter of fact, I'm running right here. Grab those right quick because they just in the drawer. But yeah, that's all it is to that. These the thermostats right there. The new ones have a number in it. It tell you 60 degrees and 82 degrees. And they also, if you look on the back, one of them has big tabs, one of them has little tabs. Those are the bigger tabs. Those are the little tabs over there. So, like I said, I knew where they go. 60 degree on this side and 82 over there. And like I said, once I put them in, I double check, make sure this, that, and the other, put them in. And like I said, the pins match, so I guess that's what threw me off. Somehow, I don't know, because like I said, I'm double checking, triple checking before I installed everything and thought I had it right. But I noticed the pins small on that side, large on that side, and put it in that way without, I guess, double checking. Somehow it slipped by me. The hot water heater was functioning the same, the way it's always been. It would turn on and then go into DSI fault, but the water was hot and scalding hot. So I knew it got past the 82 degrees, which told me something was wrong right there. Something told me to take a look at them and double check, make sure they wouldn't flip backwards. And then took all this apart, which you have to take this black cover off, take these off, 4 of these off. You might have to loosen that bolt under there and the one at the top. And because that corner of this goes underneath there, and you're gonna have to be able, it's sticky, you're gonna have to get that off, and it also goes behind that corner over there. But yeah, take all that, peel that off, and then you will be able to get to your thermostat and the ECO, which is just another thermostat, just a different temperature. It's like emergency cutoff, that's what it is. And like I said, double check those, pull them out, and sure enough, the small pin was over there, the big pin supposed to go over there. Said 60 degree on the new one over there, so evidently somehow it's got by me, and I had them installed wrong because I was looking at the pin size and this, that, and the other, but flipped them over and it's working just fine. So I just want to let y'all know to double check that, make sure for sure when you installing, the 60 goes on that side, which is your thermostat, which regulated, because you don't want scalding And this one is the 82 degrees because, like I said, that's the emergency shut off right there. That's when it's actually scalding. We had the scalding over here. Then when it clicked off at 82 degrees, it's already scalding. This automatically had to catch it because this is at 60 degrees. So it still shut itself off. Otherwise, it would have went to the third system right there. So I hope that gives y'all a clear understanding what's going on with these systems and how that works. And y'all stay tuned with your boy Handyman. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And we're going to start bringing y'all more and more better stuff, trying to help y'all day. Y'all be good.